right, this video is for number 17. I don't know why the numbering went from 8 to 17, but we'll go with it. Number 17. So we're using this graph. First thing it says to do is find the slope of that line. Now, there's two ways to find the slope. You can use the slope formula, or you can use a point on the line. We're going to use the slope formula in 1819. So I'm going to use rise over run. Now, you should be able to look at this line and know that it's going down. So when I do my rise, I start at the left point, and I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4. So down 4, over 1, 2. So that's my rise and my run. Now I'm allowed to leave it at negative 4 over 2. If you do that, you'll be fine. I'm going to personally simplify that because I know that negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. So that's my slope. Now, point on the line, all that's asking you to do is choose one of those points that are plotted for you. You can choose 1, 6, or 3, 2. I don't care which one. Either one you do, you will get the right answer. I'm going to choose 1, 6 just to choose one. You could pick 3, 2, and you will get the exact same answer. So point on the line is just saying pick one of the points that is chosen for you on the line. Now you're going to write the equation of that line in point slope form. We've been doing point slope form on the other videos here. This is point slope form. Remember, you are changing the x1 and the y1 and the slope. So in my point that I just chose, I know my x and my y. So let me write the equation in point slope form. It always starts with the letter y. I take the opposite of this x value, which will be minus 6. I'm going to write my slope, which I calculated up here. I put my parentheses, x, and then the opposite of the x value from the ordered pair. That is point slope form. Great. If you wanted to check that, you can use Desmos. Right? You could type y minus 6 equals. And I know I keep showing you this on Desmos, but I really want you to check. So I'm going to type in Desmos. Y minus 6 equals negative 2 times x minus 1. Now when I type that in, I can plot. I'll plot both of those points. 1, 6, and 3, 2. So if I plot the point 1, 6, and the point 3, 2, I see that those are both on the line. So I know I wrote my point slope form correctly. Now what I want you to do is it says to write the equation in slope intercept form. You need to know that slope intercept form is y equals mx plus b. That's how we wrote equations of the line before Christmas break. Now, we did a lot of these in class. If you didn't do all of them, that might be why you struggled on this problem. Point slope form to slope intercept form. I'm going to solve this equation that I wrote for the letter y. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to distribute the negative 2 first. So I'm going to leave that y minus 6 is negative 2x, and then negative 2 times negative 1 is positive 2. Now in order to get the letter y by itself, now I have to add 6 to both sides. I'll have the equation y equals. This negative 2x doesn't change because I only add the 6 to the other constant of 2. Now I have an equation, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to type that into Desmos. I'm going to go into a new box right underneath here. Y equals negative 2x plus 8. Notice how that black line graphed right on top of the blue one here. So because that graphed right on top, I can see that's the exact same line. So I know I did my work correctly. Okay? Don't feel like you're too cool or it's a waste of time to use Desmos to check your work. It's not. Right? Cool people check their work. And cool people know that checking their work is going to help them be successful. So what you're going to do now, go back to a practice packet. If you don't know which one, ask your teacher. You're going to do number 14 and number 16 on your packet at a minimum. If you haven't done the odd ones, which would be 13, 15, and 17, then you need to do those as well.